Okay, well, it's been a while. I've had other things to do, but I've now cleared my bench. I'm now going to attempt to take out the headstock gearing pulleys so I can give it a good clean. I joined the Myford Facebook page, and there they've got a lovely section where you can download PDF files, and I printed those off, and I've given the sections I need to read to remove that lot up there a good going over about 7 times, to be honest. To me, for example, that bit is written in Old English. However, reading the section on headstock spindle removal several times, it's basically remove that grub screw, take that off, remove that, take that off, at the front there, remove that, and stick a pin through to hold the wick in place. I've got a selection of tools there. I don't have a C-spanner as such, but rooting through my tools I've found a C-spanner off a bicycle which does fit. Put it on the tripod and let's delve in. So before attempting to dismantle the headstock spindle, remove the grub screw at the front end of the headstock below the main spindle and insert a pin to trap the wick. And there's people going to be watching this now saying, no, you're doing it wrong. I'm going to follow the instructions. Untie the grub screw, which I'm already lost. That goes in there. And a 1/16 of an inch. Now, I know I'm old school, but what the heck is 1/16 of an inch? Right, well, if I put that pin in there, yes, I can feel something spongy at the bottom, so I'm just going to shove that in. Spindle withdrawal. Refer to figure 34. Slacken the screw 3 just sufficiently to allow the adjusting collar to be turned. What does it mean by just to be turned? Yeah, that's stiff. And it gives me a good indication just how tight it needs to be to just to be turned. Maybe that's a bit too much. Maybe go back a little bit. Just to be turned. That's just to be turned, isn't it? Remove the adjusting collar. I think it needs a bit more than that. Remove the adjusting collar. Slacken that to remove the adjusting collar. Does it screw on? Ha! It screws on. Well, see, you learn something straight away. I'd have thought it would have just and that's removed. Withdraw sleeve gear 7 and remove the woodruff key. Well, I've took that out and there ain't no key in there, so if I had to turn that round, there is the woodruff key, and that'll also go in my tub. Release the screw securing the 60 teeth back gear to the spindle. That's got to be release the screw securing the 60 teeth back gear to the spindle. That's got to be that one, and that's got then to be that one. Too tight to do by hand, that is. That way. it says release the screw. Release it. Doesn't say take it out. I'm just gonna, doesn't say remove it, so I'm going to leave it as it is. Tap out the spindle in the direction towards the tailstock end until it is free of the interference fit. So I guess at this point there's a lot of people saying no, don't do that, but I'm going to follow the instructions. Oh, not as scary as what I thought. Until it is free of the interference fit in the rear ball bearings. Complete the withdrawal of the spindle and remove the pulley and the 60 tooth back gear. Gotta keep whacking it, I think. This is a bit scary for me, guys. Sorry. A lot of engineers out there be saying, what the hell are you faffing about for? But, sorry, scary for me. And I take that out. Well, that's what I've done. I can see there is another key there. I don't know if it comes out. I'll have a look at that later. And I've taken this out, which comes apart like that. That in there. I don't know what I am looking at, but I'll have a closer inspection on that myself in a second. And the reason I've done all that is because in there is a load of crap. Well, that's where the missing tooth is, that I don't know if it will cause me a problem or not. Whilst I'm at this, and if I can show you, there's a torch. I'm not sure I actually need the torch, but if I position that right, I take it that that is the wick that I shoved the pin through to stop the spring shoving it out. Appears to be plenty of oil in there. I can't, fingers and thumbs are very good for sensing minute imperfections. I can't feel any damage. And we'll have a look at the back one. And now I've got to put oil all over my screen of my iPad. Looks worrying, but is in fact only oil. I can't feel anything wrong in there. Okay, that's the spindle. Okay, so if I run my finger up and down this shaft, no rude jokes please, and if I close my eyes, then there's a definite feeling of I'm going to say it's raised at this point, where this line goes all the way around. It's certainly less than my finger running over that piece of paper. Anyway, nothing I can do about it. It's going back in. Well, I can't tell you people how relieved I was that it came out so easy. How scary I am at delving further. But it's one of those things. It's how you get intimate with your lathe, isn't it? We go in here. and you can see the point that that's where the tooth is missing. Am I confident enough to remove that section, or do I leave it to another day? Between now and the next vid, I'm going to clean all that up. Question I want to ask everybody now is, that is full of grease, and I know that is an oil nipple. How do I get all that grease out of there? Appreciate it if you'd leave a comment for me, please. Well, whew, oil all over my head now. That was a bit of a relief. It came out easier than I thought. For my next video, I will clean all that one up. Again, it's a Myford Super 7. I know it's lubricated by oil, but not by grease. The previous owner has pumped that full of grease. Do I remove it? It's obviously worked like that for a while, or do I leave it in? I'll be posting this on the Myford Facebook forum, and hopefully before I tackle the rest of it, I'll have an answer. Catch you when I start to take the saddle apart. See you later.